Here I was thinking to have the rest of the afternoon off, and then I log into Asshole Consulting, and a bunch of people paid. So I guess we're not done. I guess Cappy's going to have to postpone his run today. We have a Clarey test request. If you have a Clarey test request or any questions, as long as you got money and you want to fuck up your life, I got answers over at assholeconsulting.com. Hey, Aaron, can you do a Clarey test on Robert F. Smith, venture capitalist? And then the guy was all worried about, did my email come through on the PayPal? I don't check your emails, guys. I really don't. It's bad business, and I have absolutely no reason, moral, financial, or otherwise, to I got his email, and I know where he lives. So let us take a look at Rod. I'm guessing this is the guy that bailed out that all-black college or predominantly black college. He made the news, but I could be wrong. Robert Frederick Smith, born 1962, is an American billionaire, businessman, philanthropist, and chemical engineer. There we go. STEM and investment banker. All right. So he probably majored in chemical engineering, so he didn't major in stupid shit. Founder and chairman and CEO of private equity firm Vista Equity Partners. 2018, Smith was ranked by Forbes 163rd richest person in his number 4. I don't care about the lists. Greatest living, executive of the year, all these awards. Does the fact he made billions, does he need awards? His entire first paragraph is, this no-name company announced this worthless rag that no one's read since the dentist stopped subscribing to Time Magazine. And they all gave him this thing, and then they all read, okay, he's a self-made billionaire. Already very, very elite and very top. We don't need you wannabe dipshits over at Condé Nast saying, we gave him the Sucky Dick Award of Great Achievement. He doesn't need the Charles Montgomery Outstanding Achievement in the Field of Excellence Award. Early life. Born 4th generation Coloradoan to doctor. His mother and father were doctors. Both were school teachers with PhDs. This is going to be interesting. Parents were they're not real doctors. Those are school teaching education doctorates. Then he grew up in a black middle-class neighborhood in Denver. Carrying on deliveries, I attended Carson East High School. Entry at Belltown president for college students. Smith persisted, calling each Monday for 5 months. When a student from Maui did not show up, he got the position in this array of semiconductors. Cornell, he became a brother. They're teachers. This would be in the 60s. Grew up in a predominantly black neighborhood. I'm going to assume he may have been middle class, but he wasn't rich. I'm just going to assume if both of them were teachers, they weren't rich. So he did not grow up with a silver spoon in his mouth. After working at Air Products and Chemicals, Goodyear, retire as a chemical engineer. Wait, what did he go? He was at Cornell. What's his degree in? As a chemical engineer. So I'm going to assume is chemistry or chemical engineering. Where he earned 2 years patents. He attended the Columbia School of Business. He earned his MBA. No! Why? From 1994 to 2000, he joined Goldman Sachs in technology and investment banking. First at Silicon Valley, advisor of 50 million. Oh, he took off like a shot. And then 2000, he starts his own company. I like these when you give me super successful, awesome people where it's kind of like, oh yeah, and he's still working now. I don't have to did he run for office? Personal life. I don't need to know his personal life. It's not us. So basically, he did not come from wealth. He had hustle. He went into engineering. He worked as an engineer. Then he got into banking. And then he became an entrepreneur. And he's still working. He's not retired. I don't know. This guy isn't going to retire. You know that. I'm kind of curious what neighborhood in Denver. I'm familiar with the Denver area. I'm wondering what was the predominantly black neighborhood in the 60s and 70s back then. That was back in the day. There was actually farmland between Fort Collins and Denver. Even I remember some of those days. 2000, he starts his own company. He worked as an engineer. He went into engineering. Then he got into banking. And then he became an entrepreneur. And then he became an entrepreneur. And then he got into engineering. And then he became an entrepreneur. 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 And then he bec He's still working, of course. There's no doubt about it. I'm just wondering, was he the guy that bailed out? Yeah, this was the guy. In May 2019, he was at Morehouse College to receive honorary doctorate and deliver the commencement address. He told the graduates he and his family would pay off the entire student loan of the 2019 Morehouse College graduate, $300. This is my class, blah, blah, blah. Well-intended, like Bill Gates. Bill Gates, he's up the Bill Gates. That's not going to solve anything. He helped out 394 kids. That's not going to solve the education crisis. So he's well-intended. And I'd say if that's your naivete about how you're going to handle poverty, maybe you shouldn't run for office, but that's a policy disagreement. So Clarey test results. He gets a perfect score. No silver spoon up his ass. Majored in the right thing. Worked hard. Continued to work hard. All real work. Continues to work today. Should he run for office? Yes. Yes. I wish he studied economics a little bit more. I'd wish he studied, like, hey, since this Great Society thing, how much has other people's money solved all the problems? Oh, it made it worse. And maybe take a little bit more Machiavellian approach like I would. But that all aside, yes, this man absolutely should run for. This is somebody that you'd like to run for office. An elderly statesman. Lots of experience, lots of wisdom, lots of connections. Not Ocasio-Cortez, who fresh out of the vagina gets a degree in bullshit studies. Like, I'm going to be a leader at 23. Hasn't done shit, hasn't employed one person in her life. Oh, yeah, I'd like to have a beer with him, too. Yeah, absolutely. Would love to have a beer with him. All right, that. Questions, answers, links down below here. Wow. Yeah, there we go. You can read that book. You want to help out there, Jeff? What's his name? You want to help out here? Help me with this. Have your connections at the publishing houses. Get this one out there. That'll help out. All right, we'll see you guys later. Toodles.